Hi, I'm Shana, a final year SMU student. This week I've been trying to get into the routine for the new semester that's currently still online, as well as my internship at Unilever. So I wake up and I just on my computer and do up my skincare. I'm having a meeting with my senior manager who is introducing me to the team as well as the brands that I'm working on because it's my second week of work and I'm still getting acquainted with the entire process. So I'm just having a very simple home cooked meal for lunch and I'm having a drink after, so I like to mix my green tea with milk as a break from lunch. And after that I went to school to meet my friends. So we were actually having a CCA meeting. It's like a call meeting, but I was running a bit late, so I watched the meeting online and then I slowly made my way over to meet them. And we went to 那些年 Shaokao, which is like a favorite supper spot for me. I like to go there after school whenever it's late because it's open till very late hours.
I mean, we have smallest one.
It's very weird.
Maybe the chicken stomach stone.
Oh no!
So on Saturday, I woke up a bit later because I had a long night before that. I always pet this cat on the way to the MRT, and she's like a neighborhood favorite, so she's super fat because I think the uncle like always feeds her. And she's also a calico, which is the same as my cat at home, so I think I have a soft spot for her. So this is why I'm always late. Yep, and I met Trevor at Nana's Green Tea, and I wanted to come here because I really like the matcha tea over here. And we were going to the National Museum for our date, so it was quite nearby. We were just walking towards the museum, and we both haven't been here before, so it was quite nice because it was on the 21st of August where we had our NTP, and it was really interesting to read up and look at some of Singapore's history. The architecture in the building was really mesmerizing as well. It was kind of colonial themed. This part of the museum really reminded me of Future World in Art Science Museum, which I just went to recently, and that one is chargeable, but this is free, so I would really encourage everyone to come to this one instead. And after that, I just had dinner at Soup Restaurant with my dad. I think I always try to be very productive with my Sundays because now that I'm part-time interning and have school on the other 2 days, it feels like I don't really have time for myself. And I just met him again and we did our readings together to prepare for the next week of classes. And after that, this entire vlog turns into just food alone because I kind of lost track of everything and just started taking videos of food. I don't usually have much on the weekdays, but I would have meals with friends if they are free, just to catch up with them after work. And on Tuesday, these are my 3 killer classes, which is from 8:15 all the way until 10:30 p.m. And Wednesday, I met Trevor for lunch. We went to the Chinatown stretch because this place has quite a bit of good food that's really cheap. And I went to Onalu to do my online class on strategic thinking. So after that, I met my AWS team to have our farewell lunch for the interns because this was kind of delayed. Everyone was a bit busy, so we finally managed to get a date and we were eating at this 5-course Sicilian restaurant, which I really enjoyed. It's not a place that I would go to by myself because of the high price tag. But when someone's treating you, then you just gotta go all out. So this is a salt fish that I had. This is a seafood stew that Glendon had. And the guy was just filleting the fish for me. So that was really nice. So on Thursday, it was my first time in the Unilever office, and the highlight would definitely be the Ben & Jerry's cafe where I had vanilla. I also had dinner at Vineyard Hot Park, and it was pretty close by, so my mom picked me up and we had dinner together. P.S. It's also on Bopple, so please don't pay for the full price like I did. I really regret it because the deal on Bopple was really good. So since I took so freaking long to edit it, I actually had footage of the next weekend's food also, so I just decided to edit in. On Friday, I ended a bit early and we went to Wembley Loo. I had the car, so we wanted to go to somewhere that's a bit difficult to go by public transport. And this is just us trying to see who can pull the cheese longer for the mozzarella stick. And after that, we had some crepes. So the next day, I had to go to Muji to buy some furniture items, so we went to Sukado Nojo, which is one of my favorite ever restaurant. And the next morning, I went to Misnon to eat pitas with Trevor. So we've been watching this documentary that talks about Israeli food, and we really wanted to try this. And then of course we had to get our coffee fix, so we got this at the store beside, and it was quite nice. And for dinner, I went to Prego, which is Italian food at Fairmont Hotel. And that's the end of my vlog. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next.